Hey guys, it's me Joe and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you my Sesame Street DVD collection. So let's get started. The first DVD I have is a re-release DVD, which is Sesame Street's 25th birthday, a musical celebration. I think that's the first DVD. Here's the disc. Next one is also a re-release. I'm getting the original copies, and this is Almost Saves Christmas. Alright, so here's the disc. Next one is a Sony Wonder copy, which is Elmapalooza, the 30 Years of Sesame Street. This was released back in 1998. Like June 2nd or what? This was released in 1998. Before Elmo's World came. Because it was released back in 1998, November 26th. It's by the Children's Television Workshop. That was before Sesame Workshop, when it was founded May 20th, 1968. It was founded as the Children's Television Workshop. Then in 2000, and it became Sesame Workshop. Some of these are Sony Wonder copies. Here's Elmo's World, Flowers, Bananas, and More. I'm missing the Dancing Music and Books one, which is the first Elmo's World DVD from 2000, which is also Sony Wonder copy. Episodes are Flowers, Bananas, and Hair. The artwork is a little bit damaged. Oh my god, the artwork is bad. Yeah, the artwork looks bad in the back. I'm not sure if I'm going to replace it because I got it with the bad artwork. Here's the disc. He got the Elmo's World, the first home video special of Elmo's World. This is Wild Wild West. I got them in chronological order. This is here we got the next Sesame Street DVD. This is not the re-release DVD. This is the original Sony Wonder release. This was released back in October 9th, 2001. It's kids' favorite songs too. I used to grow up with this DVD a lot. And hear all the songs, like Elmo's song, On Top of Spaghetti, Hey Diddle Diddle, The Bear Went Over the Mountain. Excuse me there. The bear went over the mountain, the ants go marching, if you're happy and you know it, Mary had a little lamb, up and down with Captain Brown, Rubber Ducky. I can't understand, I know Spanish, but I can't read it right now. And Itsy Bitsy Spider. And it has this thank you thing for Sesame Workshop under the Sony Wonder logo. Yeah, I think I got this at Goodwill. This still has the price tag for $1 or $2. So here's the disc. Oh god. I only have the original copy and the re-release DVD of The Best of Elmo. Here's the re-release copy. And here's the original Sony Wonder copy of The Best of Elmo. I got this at a Goodwill like last week. Next we got is the Elmo's World DVD. Here we have This did not release by Sony Wonder. It's a Warner Home Video version. This is Elmo's World Springtime Fun. I'm gonna read the episodes. Episodes are birds, rides, and bugs. No, I mean birds, bikes, and bugs. Sorry, it's bikes. Got a clean copy at Big Lots when it was closing down in the winter time. Here we got this Happy Holidays, another Elmo's World DVD. It says Sony Wonder and Sesame Workshop right there. But this was released in 2002. And here's the back of it. Here's the disc. Here we got, excuse me there. Here we have The Great Outdoors. These are the Elmo's World DVDs. Included a CD sample of The Best of Elmo, but it didn't include that. That's what happens when you're thrifting. Episodes are Wild Animals, Fish, and Weather. Yep, Wild Animals, Fish, and Weather. Another original Sony Wonder release. This is Sesame Street Kids Guide to Life Learning to Share. Got this at Goodwill with the Best of Elmo. This is released back in 2003. Here's the disc. Next one is the 35th anniversary special of Elmo's World, The Street We Live On. That's right, Elmo's World, The Street We Live On. And it says 35 years of Sesame Street. Here's the back. Also released by Sony Wonder and Sesame Workshop. Here's the disc. You got Sing Yourself Silly. The Elmo's World, The Street We Live On, the disc I showed, this was released in 2004, August 3rd. It got the Sony Wonder logo. This was released, here's the back of it, released 2005. Here's the disc. And we got my last Sony Wonder Sesame Street DVD of Elmo Visits the Doctor. When I first got this, the disc fall out. I think it was in a bad case. The artwork is a little bit ripped, but I efforted it. The Sony Wonder logo and also the Sesame Workshop. I really like these logos. Here's the disc. Here we got Elmo's World, What Makes You Happy. Includes an all-new Tickle Me Land music video. Here we got episodes, Our Friends, Singing and Dancing. Here's the disc. Here we got the Sesame Street Old School volumes. I put them in the chronological order when they came out, these discs. Like from 1993 to 2021. This is a re-release Shout Factory Kids. These discs were not released by Shout Factory. Originally, these DVDs came out 2006. For the Old School Sesame Street volumes. It was released in 2006. But it had that newer artwork. Yep, 2006. The Warner Home Video copies. You get disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. And here's the inside. And the other inside has some cool artwork in there. He got ready for school. Includes bonus feature, Abby's first day of school. The disc is not floating. I got this is almost Christmas countdown. Here's Elmo and Abby in the cover. My favorite Sesame Street characters were Elmo and Abby Cadabby. I used to grow up when I was way young, when I was a baby when I was a year old, when I was a baby back in 2009. Here's the disc, and here's the insert that came with. I'm gonna look through it. Yeah, Sesame Street Dinosaurs, I got this one. This one I'm gonna get in the future is Count on Sports. I have Abby in Wonderland. I don't have Pinky Dinky Doo. I didn't watch this when I was little. I'm gonna get A Christmas Carol in the future, but I have and Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. I don't have these yet, but I have Elmo Saves Christmas and Elmo's World Happy Holidays. We got some Sesame Street Live ads. We got some books. We got this CD sampler thing and some books. You got more books right there. You got scooters. And the Sesame Street Kid Connects this the Elmo's World building set. And here's the back of it. The next one is Dinosaurs. Here's the disc. And here we got Abby in Wonderland. Next, we move on to the second row. It holds like 66 across. It holds like these shelves hold 66 DVDs. Also, we got Love the Earth. Got this brand new at Seabreeze. No, not Big Lots. Big Lots, sorry. Also, I went to Seabreeze today. Here's the disc. I got this at Big Lots when it was closing down. We were losing Big Lotses. You got Elmo's World All About Faces. The episodes are a funny face. Elmo has lips and... Are these the episodes? I don't know. Here's the disc. You got Elmo's Animal Adventures. Got this one a long time ago. You got Being Green. I got this DVD back in 2020. I took the sticker off, and it still has sticky marks on there. Here's the disc. Bedtime with Elmo. My favorite Sesame Street DVD, Elmo and Abby's Birthday Fun. Got this at Big Lots, like the other ones. Same as this one, the letter Y Quest and Other Magical Tales. Here's the disc. Elmo's Rainbow and Other Springtime Stories. You got P is for Princess. Here's the disc. You got this one is in a torn up cover. You got the Best of Elmo 2. You got Singing with the Stars. This one has a beat up artwork up on the top, but it's in good condition. Here's the disc. Elmo's Travel Songs and Games. Here's another one I grew up watching the episode. This is Elmo's Music Magic. It originally aired in 2010, October 8th, 2010. But the DVD was released a year later in 2011. Yeah. Anyway, here's the disc. Here we got Elmo's World Favorite Things. The episodes are games, dinosaurs, pets, and the beach, including building things, birthdays, and school. Here's the disc. Big Elmo Fun. Still has some plastic on the spine, but I offered it to buy it at Big Lots, so here's the disc. He got this one that I used to grow up with. You have Elmo's Alphabet Challenge. You got Elmo's World, All Day with Elmo, 2 hours of fun. You got All Day with Elmo. This is an Elmo's World DVD. Includes a lot of episodes like getting dressed, family, school, exercise, helping, bath time, teeth, and sleep. Here's the disc. Here's the one I grew up with on the air on PBS Kids. This is Elmo the Musical. I liked it with Elmo's World. When it went on a hiatus back in 2009, then it returned back in 2017 with a reboot. Here's the disc. Here we got All About Animals of Elmo's World. This is my last original Elmo's World DVD. You got dogs, cats, and birds. The episodes. Yeah, here's the disc. You got this 3 titles in one disc. This is ABCs with Elmo, Making Friends, and Counting with Elmo. Here's this one. I got this at Big Lots. This is M is for Mystery. Here's the disc. Monster Manners. And those fell. You get the Best of Elmo 3. Get Happy. Includes 3 DVDs of Elmo's What Makes You Happy, Sing Yourself Silly, and The Best of Friends. Here's the disc. Here's another one I got from Walmart.com. We got Sing It Elmo. For kid favorites like Elmo's World Family, Mail, and Bath Time, Sing, Hoot, and Howl, and then Let's Make Music in the Alphabet Jungle Game. The Cookie Thief. Elmo and Cookie Monsters. Elmo and Cookie Monsters Supersized Fun. You got the Elmo's World reboot DVDs like Elmo's World, Elmo's Wonderful World. Bees Dress Up in the Fundraiser Hotel. These are the episodes. And then they have 3 classic Elmo's World episodes, Frogs, Violence, and Helping. Got this at a Big Lots as well. When it was closing down. Here's the disc. Singing with the Stars 2. Pick those DVDs up. We got the Elmo's World Elmo Explorers. The episodes are painting, cooking, homes, habits, Father's Day, skin, camouflage, recycling, instruments, books, seasons, siblings, and colors. Also, 3 Elmo's World classic episodes like music, pets, and drawing. Here's disc. The Best of Elmo 4. Here's the disc. He got this DVD I got a long time ago. This is 50 years and counting. Yeah, I got this DVD back in 2020. Where they got 2 discs in there. You got the inside of the characters and the inside right here. This is disc 1 and disc 2. I got this at Walmart back in 2020. I got this DVD for a long time. Here you got 50th anniversary celebration, which is my favorite Sesame Street DVD in my collection. Bonus features are Elmo's World Celebration in 50 years and 50 seconds. Here's the disc. We got Dance Party. I got this off Amazon. Here's the disc. Here we got Elmo's World Playdate. The episodes are crafts, alphabet, wheels, shapes, clothing, building things, vegetables, yoga, bubbles, butterflies, people, karate, theater, camp, and clouds. You got the classic Elmo's World episode Friends. And we got Rocco's Playdate and Elmo and Rosita's musical Playdate. This DVD was released back in 2020. This is the last Elmo's World DVD I have in my collection before I get more DVDs to fit in the frame. So here's the disc. I only have 2 more in my collection. Here we got Cool Counting Collection. It also comes with the insert, the 1, 2, 3 Count with Elmo book. I'm gonna look in these pages. Yeah, this is a short page of this insert that came with it. And then we got the last one, Wonderful World of Friends. Includes the Magical Wand Chase Sesame Street special. I enjoy watching that. Here's the disc. The Magical Wand Chase is my favorite Sesame Street episode. I really like it when these Sesame Street episodes are with Elmo and Abby that I grew up when I was a baby in 2009, when I was a year old. Alright, that's gonna do it for my Sesame Street collection, so thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more videos.